Welcome one, welcome all, back to the Order of the Dice, our D&D 5th edition stream. This is our second session. We are here with Delphine the Drow, Algernon the Mousling, Thaddeus the Aasimar Bard, and I got confused. Jacob, Jack Clement. And I, as your DM, I have no name, I am only the DM. Today we have a giveaway that we will announce a code word in the just before the break. You will be allowed to write the word once in the chat. If you write it more than once, you will be disqualified.
And
you have the opportunity to win this magnificent dice bag and these a set of these magnificent dice that doesn't come in very clearly on the camera.
But they're super pretty.
But they are super pretty.
So pretty.
Yeah. So you get a set of die and a magical bag with a dragon that protects your hoard.
Small horde though.
It's a
Well-
tiny dragon.
Every hoard needs a beginning.
Right.
And the tiny dragon.
And the dragon just tried to steal
Last we met our adventurers, they were on assignment to go to a small town called Trell, where they were supposed to investigate a disappearance. After taking in at the Rolling Stones Inn, strange things happened at night. Jacob got in a bit of an incident with some people that tried to kidnap his friends, which sadly enough led to his own unconsciousness. They woke up in cells, which they managed to get out of, and they are now exploring this mine as it seems. They have just ended a fight with 5 men who were in the midst of moving a lot of rocks from a cave-in. They managed to take them all down except for one, whom they left unconscious. And from there we start. You find yourself in this stone passageway with a lot of corpses and one unconscious man in a long red cape around you.
Everybody okay?
Yeah. I'm fine.
Very touched. Wipes blood. I'm fine. Can I kick the guy and see if he's moving? Like just, prod him with the foot.
Just prod him with the foot. You know when you prod him, he goes a little bit, but he's still out of it.
Perhaps we should keep him alive?
For now?
I think I have some rope.
Can I start searching like all the corpses, see if there's more keys, any notes, signets?
Sure. Does anyone else want to search the corpses?
I just want to look around the room for... They said something about children or something, like...
Yeah, I want to join you after I finish tying him up and taking any keys from the unconscious guy's pockets, if there's any.
As you look at the unconscious guy, the only thing he's wearing, except for his club, is a set with one big key on it.
I show you the key and I put it in a pocket.
As you search through the dead people, you find 3 small pouches with some ding ding ding. En musiken är på väg.
He's gonna fall.
Technical issues. You find 3 small bags with what you think is some type of money in it. You can make an investigation check. Jacob. 20. As you start searching around the area, when you move around the corner, you see that over here is lying a small boy. This part of the cave has caved in totally, giant rocks lying, and you can see that in certain places an arm is sticking out, a foot is sticking out. How much did you get in total?
20.
20. And you see something strange because in one of these rocks that has gone down has cracked, and in it you can see a coin in some dark metal that's been engulfed by the stone itself. And you can see on the stone lying on the opposite side that there is a marking where the other half of the coin would have been when the stone was whole.
Can I go up to the boy and then see if he's still
Yeah.
he's still alive?
When you go up to him, you see that he has clearly gotten a big rock on his head and he is totally lifeless. It's hard to say, but he could be around 7 to 12 years old. He looks very malnourished, so deciding age is very hard. He's very thin, brittle, and little.
Okay.
All right.
I throw out the 3 pouches on the ground.
What's that?
Silver, gold.
You can keep it, or you can share it with the rest. Jacob, what did you find there?
It looks like there's been a cave-in. There's some people dead here, and there's this strange coin that goes inside a rock, I guess.
A coin in the cave? In the rock?
Yeah. Can I take the coin?
Yeah, as soon as you try to take it loose, it just comes loose automatically. Oh, when you try. As you look at it, you can see that there is a depiction, a symbol of what appears to be an eye, and under it there are 3 lines.
Like horizontal, or?
Like this?
Yeah, like that.
Oh, okay.
It's like straight down from the eye, so...
Alright.
And when you hold it in your hand for a moment, you can feel it slightly, for just a second or less, starts to vibrate, and then just stop. And just about that time, you feel something in your bag starting to violently shake and vibrate.
Alright. I open up my bag.
As you open up your bag, you can see that your big tome, this golden tome... No, wait.
White with golden pages.
White with golden pages. This great tome is shaking violently back and forth in your bag.
Oh. Alright. So I take out the tome and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. As soon as you unhasp the hasp, the book just flies open, the pages start to flutter back and forth. And you can see for an instant the map of Trell appear. And then that disappears and a name, Thomas Velter, appears. And you can see just below his name a ring is drawn, like someone is sitting at the opposite side of the book and drawing in the book. A ring with 2 snakes' heads going around where their mouths are grappling a stone. And as it's just finished, you can see that the symbol starts smoking and the ring grows out of the book. So the physical ring is now lying on the book. Tome.
Oh, alright.
And then the book just goes blank again.
That's strange. It's never
Don't
done that
touch it.
before.
Don't grab the ring. It doesn't look good.
Are you sure? It's probably some kind of sign from my god.
Does your god usually give you jewelry?
No,
By means of
Are you
coins?
getting married?
I don't think so.
You never know.
He might want to know who his bride would be in this case, I guess.
Take it on. It's for you. Take it.
Alright. I take it.
Nothing happens. Well, you take the ring, that's what happens, but nothing...
I take and I keep it in my hand and I close the book.
The book seems... The tone seems to be at rest once again. Okay.
I just want to gather up the stuff that I've used during the battle and put it back in the sack.
Yeah. This one sack that you put over this guy's head before you stabbed him between the eyes are a bit torn and kind of, well, it's red now, which might be pretty.
I put it back in the big sack. And I want to take there was a guy with a red cape. Right? Yeah. I want to take his cape. That looks cool.
You just want to take the cape and put it in your bag. Yeah, sure. That's the guy who's currently unconscious.
Oh, okay.
And as you start removing the cape, he starts moving a bit.
Looks like this one's awake.
Yeah, he's tied up, but maybe we should gag him. Do you have any cloth in your sack?
I'm like just putting down the blooded sack. Like,
That'll do.
oh, that's my sack.
I'm sure Granny can stitch it up again when we go back. We'll get you a new one. Gagging the guy. Plus it's sturdy, it's all bloody. You wouldn't want that. No? There, dear. We'll get you a better one.
There was many back in the previous rooms. I sternly look at Delphine.
I go towards the pile of things. I'd like to light candles by the little corpses.
Absolutely.
So, I'm not as young as the rest of you. Could we maybe take a rest? Feel a bit tired out after this incident.
Well, we'll need to talk to this guy anyway, right? So. We should maybe do something about the door, though, so no one comes through.
I go up and try the 3 previous keys, if anybody of them locks it.
Yeah, one of the 3 previous keys locks it again. Just like you saw Delphine do last time.
Oh yeah. It's locked at least.
Alright.
Seems to be the only entrance, so we'll know if they're coming.
You can rest. We can interrogate the guy.
I go up and sit down with the back towards the door itself.
Alright.
And I start playing on my flute.
Your flute. Okay. As you start playing your flute, you closer to the man in the... Well, the man who had the red cape. So you go, what's that music? What? And he opens his eyes. Tries to get up. What are you... And he looks around at his men as he starts backing up towards the door.
He's tied down, so...
You tied his hands or
Yeah.
his legs?
He's like...
Oh, you tied him up.
Yeah, he's
good.
half tied. Yeah.
Okay, then he ain't moving. He's squirming around on the bedrock floor, on the stone floor. Let me go!
I go up to him and I slice his leg the way Delphine did in the last prisoner.
Hey, what are you doing? Ah! And he just falls unconscious again.
I forgot what the next part was.
Well, you're a scarily fast learner, and I use the
is he
cloth
bleeding
to
out?
tie him. I use the cloth
He
from his
seems to
sack.
be very, very pale, and the blood is just
Can I
gushing out.
cast Spare the Dying on him?
Absolutely. The blood stems a bit, just leaking out a little bit.
And I tie the cloth around his knee.
Okay.
Oh,
Such friendly people.
now is the time when we ask the
Oh,
questions.
what was the name of it, Thomas?
Thomas.
I think I did it wrong though, because he's sleeping again.
Should I
We'll
bring him
come to
back?
it. Yes, please.
Alright. Screw it.
Big dice.
He gets 10 hit points back.
That's more than I have.
What does it look like when you do this?
Smack him with the
Yeah,
thumb.
I kneel down to him and I grasp my sort of focus, my symbol of Oratrix, and I place a hand on his chest, or I guess on the leg where the wound is. Holy light, closes the wound.
And he starts. Why are you? Let me go!
I don't believe that is an option for murderers like you.
I haven't killed anyone.
Oh, the corpses next to you beg to differ, but please.
But
Your words.
I can't be in charge of what the rocks do.
Was this the guy who beat me up earlier?
No, he wasn't present when you got beaten up.
Alright.
We are not interested in your excuses. My associates have more than a few questions for you, and if you care for your worthless life, you should answer.
Make an intimidation. Intimidation.
1923.
What do you want to know?
Actually, it's just 19. I
Yeah,
thought I'm more intimidating than that. I'm not that scary. Well, do you have any questions, Algernon, since you started the process so smoothly?
When you say that you can't control rocks, does that mean that there are people who can?
I don't know. I mean, I've heard tales, but
That's all I had.
looks over at you and you.
I think they're called miners.
Miners. Alright.
No, that's what he was employing. The dead children, they're minors.
They're miners.
I'm not the employer.
How many guards are here? We will know if you lie. In this entire establishment, how many guards?
50.
I said 40 last time. Is
Well,
50
we
more
killed
than
some.
40?
Yes, considerably so.
So it's gone from 40 to 50 now.
Yeah,
Because
so-
we killed them?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
No, it's probably 30. He's just lying to make us scared, but we're not scared.
You'll never get. It's better if you release me. Go back to your rooms. I can't do this. Go back to your rooms, and you'll make it out of this alive. I can get you better food, a better bed.
Really? What is your status in this entire operation?
Well, I'm in charge of the workers, of the guards, and
Oh, what is your relationship with Barley?
I don't know who that is.
The dwarf who owns the establishment. He greeted us.
I've never heard that name before.
I look like...
I'm not there.
I look at the wall. Another lie. Well, who is running the entire operation?
Some strange man in a cape.
For all we know, you're a strange man in a cape.
He was. I've got the cape
Black
now.
cape.
Yeah, his was red. He's got us there.
Yes, it would seem that we can't get any more of information out of him. Which
Should I do
makes
the
him-
leg thing again?
Yeah, I think you should do the
No,
leg.
no, no, no! He just starts screaming. Why? Stop. You don't have to do that.
Oh,
Why not?
Because it hurts. I haven't done you anything.
I think hurting's the point.
what's your name?
Why?
Oh, I have a list with all the people who died in the mission.
I'm Nicholas.
Okay. I write the name. Nicholas dead. Thank you.
Can I listen back to, like, if something is happening outside the door at all?
Yeah, sure. Make a perception.
That is 13.
13. Doesn't seem to be any sounds coming from behind the door. It's the only sounds you can hear is from your associates and this man.
I have another question. Does the name Thomas Walter mean anything to you?
The town drunk? Well, he's a woodworker too, but he's useless. He drinks all the time.
Do you know how long he's been the town drunk?
Since he arrived a year ago, I believe.
Do you know anything about his past?
No. Think he came from Jotunfrost. But
This ring, seen anything like it?
no, but I'll buy it from you.
Fat chance.
So, let me go and...
What's the involvement of the town master in all of this?
The townmaster doesn't have anything with it, unless the townmaster is the one in the cave.
Look, when we woke up here, we were told we were the property of the Barleys. Are we to believe that our prison guard was just bullshitting us?
You would know everything about it, wouldn't you? You just said. Here it writes, in charge of all the guards and prisoners.
Well, I don't know if he was lying. He might be making it up. Just in case you got out.
That's ridiculous.
Well, we did get out. I think. Well, we're not really out yet, are we? What is the way out?
Down the doors.
If
So
you
many
were
doors,
to
though.
venture
Which
a
one?
direction,
Well, I don't know the north and south down here. But it's the left one from the cells.
I think you have reached the end of your use here.
As you say that, you can feel the entire cavern start to vibrate a little bit as it increases in force. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Hey,
19.
19.
9.
25.
10.
That's 20.
Alright.
Ooh.
First of the day.
Small rocks start losing itself from the ceiling as they fall down. Everybody manages to get away from them except for Delphine, that managed to move away, but a rock falls just on your shoulder and you take 4 damage.
Well, did it fall on Nicholas's head at least?
Yes! You can hear this dooms as you and he just stops moving.
That's divine intervention if I've ever seen one.
Is he still alive?
You can check. You can make a
check for like
medicine.
breath or a heartbeat. 18.
18. He seems to be still alive. Very starting to drift away, but still alive.
I cast
I don't
Spare
think
the
there's
Dying on him again.
a point to bring him back.
No, let's just
His breathing stabilizes.
let's just leave him to be buried alive like his slaves.
That seems like a just punishment for such a murderer of children. Well then, I'll go wake up Thaddeus.
I'm not sleeping.
Oh, I thought you were resting by the door.
I
I don't
am.
know. I don't see you.
I'm by the door. Playing the flute.
I thought you were. I thought it was snoring, but very high pitched snoring.
No.
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 A snore with a melody.
My goal is to achieve a Song of Rest and a rest, if we can fit that in.
Yeah, a short rest is granted.
To all of us, or to just...
To all of you. I mean, you've just been interrogating the guy, so...
And you get an extra health die for free because of my Song of Rest.
And just 1 extra d6 if you use your healing.
Yeah, 1d6.
Getting life back.
Do what they want. From hit dice and work.
All the way up to 29.
Oh. So den extra d6 också där. Det är så.
Ja. Springa. Pepper.
All right. So you During this time, you manage to rest a bit. Thaddeus more than the other, but he grants you a very calm and nice interrogation and torture.
As one should be.
So, he said, door to the left. Should get out of here, right?
Yes, I don't think this place will hold very long.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Thaddeus, did you hear anything behind the door?
I heavily stand up. No. Well, silence.
Silence is good.
I look up the door and open it. Start heading down to the cells.
As you pass by that place, the water from in there, spoiler, you can smell a very familiar smell. You know when you smell, Mama's apple pie, when you haven't smelled that for like 20 years. Like, and you stop for a moment just to...
Am I getting a stroke?
Yep. Also strong.
What do you smell? Apple pie?
No, it smells very flowery, very, pollen.
Someone is... Smells fresh.
Do I recognize what it might be?
You don't smell anything.
It smells like a damp, dark cave.
Yeah.
Do I get the whiff of where the current is coming from?
Yeah, it's almost, in old cartoons, when they smell
like a
and they like
trace.
float after it. But yeah, you can smell that it comes from in there, this part.
We don't have time for this. We need to get out before this cave collapses.
Head ahead.
Yeah.
I'll be coming. And I head down the cave.
All right.
Boop. We're standing behind the door.
The open door, just to see. We shouldn't have too much distance between us. The cave could collapse at any time.
So,
Just as you say that, you feel a small rumble in the ground.
Stop giving him ideas.
As Thaddeus comes up to the end of this cave, you have dark vision, right?
Yes, but
Yes.
I light up my hammer.
Okay. Your hammer lights up and you see from the wall comes a steady stream of water and going down into the floor in a... The hole on the wall is about that big, and the hole on the floor is about the same size, so it goes in a steady stream. You can see that not a water, not a drop of water exists outside this hole. It's just...
Oh. Can I smell the water? Does it smell fresh?
Yeah, as you lean in closer, you smell that it is actually this water that this smell is coming from. And when you draw in a big whiff of it, the world around you suddenly transforms as you find yourself standing in a small meadow amongst amazingly big trees. Giant birds, unlike anything you have ever seen, is flying over you. The sky itself seems to have a green tint to it. As you just... Yeah, as soon as it happened, you're back in the cave.
Oh my. And the water is still going.
Yeah.
I take out 2 water skins, empty them out, and fill them both with the water.
Alright.
And I stay like a minute to check that nothing changes in the stream.
It's almost like when you put your water skin towards the water, it's almost like it sought itself out, and not a drop was spilled, and it just filled your water.
Oh my.
And then when you pull it back, it just returned to flowing freely.
Right. Yeah, then I head to the cells.
all right. So he said left by the cells.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Which one's that?
It should be that way. If I don't know if it's looking
This
out
way,
from the cells or into the
Jacob
cells.
points.
No, it should be the other way, right? The guard.
No, okay. This
He
way.
said left from the cells.
Yeah, so I guess the other one. I should have asked about this.
Let's just check this one.
Yeah.
It's funny because Jacob is pointing this.
Maybe he's pointing up, so it's like
Yeah, but
it's this one. This one's left.
is your up left?
Do you try to open the door or
Yeah.
it's locked?
You found the key?
I throw it.
Yeah, the door opens. So that. We're gonna have to move one of the doors because I've misplaced one of my doors to the far. Yeah. And there's another door.
Oh my.
I guess you didn't see that coming, did you?
Thaddeus, did you see what happened in the back? Did you investigate the smell?
Smell good. Fresh spring water.
Say some first. It's fresh spring water. It's always nice.
Sure.
Do you want to keep going first, Algernon?
Yeah, I can do that. What do I see?
Yeah, it's a cavern that opens up. You can see in the far corner closest to you. Yeah, you can see that there's a pickaxe laying on the ground, a box, a wooden crate, and a big barrel.
I go look what's in the crate.
In the crate, it seems to be mostly pickaxes, but there is one helmet with a small metal thing in front of it. And there you can see that there is a small stump of a candle in it.
I take that and put it in the bag. And the barrel?
The barrel? As you clunk it open, you can smell, well, not very much. I guess it's water.
What? I take like
Or
2 miner's picks as well. And then
Let's keep going.
hold
Hold on.
next door.
I close the door behind us.
You lock it?
I don't have the key. I just close
Is it locked, the next door?
the next door is open.
Leave up to you.
Just gonna
Have
because
you seen the door?
I made a big error in
Cast light.
door
I
calculations.
turn my
can.
light off.
Yeah, you see a long corridor with 2 doors on each side. It's lit by some small lanterns hanging on the sides.
I've lots of doors now.
Mm.
Which one first?
Well, let's take them on in order.
Is there any
Right.
kind of slope?
So
The
which
left
one?
one?
Is it going upwards?
Alright.
No, it's a steady, flat,
Can you
not rising, not sinking.
please move us? Because I don't think I reach all the way. No, the door has fallen. Run.
I close the door behind us.
Yeah. The door is closed.
I guess I try to open the left door here. The one I'm
The
standing
left
with.
from your
Just
side?
this one here.
Yes, that's that one. You open it, and inside you see you see 6 mattresses and a small lantern that's not burning at the moment, but it's just these mattresses and nothing else.
Are they burlap mattresses?
No,
or
no, these
real
are
rubber?
better mattresses. You can even see a small feather sticking out of one of them, so they are good mattresses.
Well, 6 guards that we've gotten
Yeah.
to so far, 6 beds. What are the
I
chances?
wanna go out and look underneath if there's anything underneath the beds.
Okay, sure. Make an investigation check.
Someone had a money stash.
16.
16. Okay. What are you doing while he's starting to rummage around the beds?
I'm playing with the ring.
The ring? Okay.
I check if the door to your right is open.
Yeah, as you try to open it, it opens up and... Yeah. As you open, you see a table with 5 chairs around it, and a small shelf to your left, and 2 barrels to your right, and 1 crate.
You know? They
I go
say 40 guards or 50, but this looks like establishment for 5 or 6.
The mining operations, that is.
I think this is just guards. I think they've lied to the numbers of guards. Better for us then.
Well, 5 dead.
So
Let's
far.
see how many we can get.
As you start looking around, you indeed, under one of the mattresses, you find a very well adorned, what do you call them, a kris, a knife that goes swirly, with a nice handle with a small skull at the end.
Fancy.
Fancy. And under one of the others, you find a pouch which seems to weigh quite a bit. Quite a bit.
I start checking tables, if there's any notes, papers, or...
Yeah, you can see directly when you enter the room that the only thing on the table is 3 wooden bowls and some wooden spoons.
Is there any food in it? Or like, is it cold?
They are empty. You can see that the food that was in them has been eaten, and they probably hadn't done the dishes for a couple of days.
Ah. I start checking the backs of the books in the bookshelf. There's some crates and barrels here.
Anything
I
interesting?
want to put the fancy knife with my other knives.
Yeah.
And then I take the heavy pouch and toss it in the bag, and I want to roll up one of the mattresses as well and shove it in the bag.
This amazing bag. Yeah.
I've learned that you don't want to sleep on anything. You know, you don't want to sleep on burlap.
You don't want to sleep on anything.
I do prefer to sleep underneath the beds, but
At least on a nice feather mattress under the bed.
I guess.
All right. You start searching the shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an open shelf. You can make an investigation roll.
Yeah, no. That's 5.
Anything good?
It's mostly bowls and plates and... Yeah.
Poultry.
We should go. Then.
Cutlery?
Yeah, there we go.
Poultry.
Poultry.
And local.
There's poultry in this there.
God
So
damn.
as the 2 of us are standing outside, keeping watch,
A chicken.
I'm like playing with the ring, and I like put it on accidentally.
Accidentally.
Yeah, just like
You put it on. It's a bit small for you to get on your finger, but
pinky finger.
this depends. Do you have big hands?
I mean,
Yes.
I have.
You have
Mysterious
nimble. Yeah, your
hands.
pinky. It would. Yeah, you can slide it down your pinky.
Do you feel alright?
Yeah, don't give me that look, Delphine. Come on, it's pretty stylish, don't you think?
I'm more, scared of it being cursed rather than stylish.
I mean, if
Any-
anything, the coin's cursed.
Any weird voices in your head?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Well, let's just keep an eye on its progression.
I also forgot to say that you saw some engraving in the ring.
Oh,
The
Could be of importance.
last time, the custard of oil that I gave you over there,
Yes.
did you ever explode that or anything, or was it
No,
did it just roll?
it rolled and it spilled, but we didn't
It
light
spilled.
it then.
You spelled, yeah.
Oh, okay.
can I
you
just
can't
take it off
retrieve
and
names.
read it then?
Yeah. Forever yours, my beloved Alia.
No.
Stage whisper. So what are you
Are you
doing?
ready to open the last door?
I'm ready.
Meh. Sure.
Can I look in the room Algernon was in to see what's left of it?
Yeah, you can see that the mattresses has been turned aside and one of them is missing.
I'm glad you found so many things of use.
Yeah, lots of stuff in here.
Yes. I just.
Was there anything fun in the other room?
A crate.
What was in the crates?
Not for me to know.
Well, maybe for me to know then.
Check it out. I go out and close the door.
Crate.
As you open up the crate, you directly get a smell of salt and smoke as you see a lot of pieces of meat lying in this crate.
I take one and I taste it.
It tastes very good.
Alright,
Compared to the food you got in the cells, this is
yeah.
fine cuisine.
I take quite a bit. And then I like have a few in my
No, no,
pockets
take
that
it.
I'm like nibbling on as we go. And then yeah, to the last door.
To the last door. Yeah, you open the door. Why did you turn it around? I gave you it to you in the correct way.
That's
Is
who
it
we
still
are.
around? Or is it?
No,
That's
it's
right.
right. You did good. And at the end, you can't believe
There's a door.
there's the door.
Over here? Or
Yeah.
Oh my.
Anything else in the room?
No, this room is completely empty.
this bit back here is like a video game. We don't see it, so it's not rendering anymore.
No. That's why we keep taking the doors.
Yeah.
It loses detail.
Oops.
I listen on the other side of the door.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, that door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the door you haven't opened, of course.
I
Sorry.
hear people that glitch through.
Make a perception check.
Bloop, 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 a lot. 22.
22. As you stand and listen to the door, it's completely silent.
I just try to open the door.
You open the door. You open the door, and now we will have to remove some pieces
Everything.
because this was planned.
Wasn't it?
Wasn't it? Yeah. As you open the door, a bigger cavern opens up. A bigger cavern opens up. You can see at this part there is some kind of contraption with lines going up to a hole in the ceiling. There are some barrels at one side and some crates over here.
Was there anything in this room?
No, it's completely empty.
Is there any noise?
Well, you are in that room. So
Yes, sure.
Not empty, but
I'd like
It is
to.
empty of things that are not ours.
yes.
I'd like to cast dancing lights at points within the room, like to just light the entire
Yeah. It
4
lights up.
torches. Yeah.
You also see when you do that there are some sacks over here.
No one there. Nothing else other than the ropes.
Yeah, no,
the
it's the
contraptions.
ropes and this contraption.
The contraption, does it look like a freight elevator or?
Yeah.
I
the
check.
laptop.
I take out my small dagger and I cut one of the sacks to see what's inside.
As you cut one of the sacks, you see more fabric within it. It seems to be clothes.
So we go up, or we look the other way.
I think I take some. I suspect these are the clothes of the prisoners.
Yeah, you see the first thing you get up is a woman's dress, but the woman, either a small or a young woman.
Would there be any room in your sack for the clothes? I would like to give them to the town master so they can give them back to the families who've lost their loved ones.
Your bag will soon become a black hole and engulf the world.
All according to plan.
Faye.
Can we figure out how the mechanism works, or is it foolproof?
Make an investigation. 11. That is actually enough. Because as you look around it, you see that there is one lever. There is no other things that it's even got a piece of leather on it, formed as a handle. And that seems to be the only thing that is movable by hand on this device.
I think that's our way up.
So we go.
Should we take one of the guard with the in one of the rooms to throw him first?
Well, maybe we should check the rest of the cave. There could be rooms with people still alive in here.
We didn't go right.
You make a fine point. Let's do that.
I start heading back.
Yeah.
I open all the doors that I closed.
The game starts to break as it can't render more doors.
Maybe.
So we're here again?
We were supposed to get out, right? This is the way out?
Yes, but
It's
there could
a
be
way out.
other innocent people stuck in this cave.
Like we were.
Alright, well then they can break out. on their
It's
own.
part of our duty. Our mission from the corporation was to see what's with the missing people.
Right.
I think they
See
would
what's with them.
I think they would be quite unhappy if they found out we left them there to die. You wouldn't like that.
You hear it echo back in the halls. Would it though?
Would it though? Would it though?
Yes, it would.
I don't know. I'm just.
We won't take long. This place is most likely deserted, but Jacob did make a fine point. Do you want to wait here alone?
No.
I can stay here with you.
No, we can go. It's alright. I don't want to miss out on any XP.
Listening by the door.
Yeah. Make a perception.
Why is she putting her
2
ear to
turned
the
into
door
a
like that?
1, so it's
Tries
a
to
6.
listen
It's
what's
a
on the
6.
other side.
Can't hear anything from the other side.
Other side of
Go
the
seems
door, right?
clear. I
Yes.
think the entire place is
You have
deserted.
big ears, you should be able to hear good.
Well, we should
no?
still check.
Maybe.
I listened. There
Wait,
was
let
nothing.
let
Yeah,
let
but we should-
Algernon
I
try.
go up to this door and I listen.
Make a perception.
Perception.
You-
15.
15. Not a sound. You can hear some clinkering in metal.
Nothing
Like-
there.
Check the other door.
Oh, alright. 6.
Can't hear
Perfectly
anything.
safe, as I said, right?
I think maybe my ears aren't useful for that. I just hear nothing.
Well, what are you waiting for? Open it.
And now you'll die! This does not look like a boss room.
As you open it, the first thing... Who opened the door?
Oh, no.
You opened the door?
I opened the door.
Yeah, is anyone
standing
wearing
right there,
is
then.
anyone carrying a torch or open flame of any kind?
No.
No, that's too bad.
Are we in darkness?
Okay, yes.
What?
Are we in darkness? Or is there
Yeah.
torches in the
I
walls?
have a
There are
light
small
spell.
lanterns.
Oh, you have
But
lights.
we-
Alright.
And your hammer
He's
is...
holding light, I turn mine off.
Okay. As you open, a smell of methane and, well, putrid corpses, rotting flesh.
I close it
You
back.
farted!
I close it back. It smells very foul in there. I don't think anything in there is alive, and
Does it smell like a grave?
it smells like a grave, and I also smell gas.
This was a
It's
great
okay.
mistake.
Do you have any open fire we should cover?
Hang on, let me check. And I go up to the door and I want to cast light on it's like a piece of rock or something.
Yeah, there's rocks
Yeah.
lying all over the place.
And throw inside. can see the lights of the room. Everybody can see them.
Yeah. As you throw it in, you can see that it goes in, bubbles, and then you can see the light suddenly disappear.
Does it sound like it lands in water or something?
No. It just went from dunk, dunk, dunk to complete silence. And the light just down.
Does that smell bad?
Yes, it's the smell of death. I cast fairy lights again.
That's it.
Not
Sorry. Yeah, dancing lights.
not going
That's
there?
good. Just as you do, the entire room
You don't-
lights
We're
up.
not in the room, by the way. We are in the doorway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Just at the end where this die is, there is a hole about that big,
okay.
and otherwise the room seems completely empty.
Oh. Yeah. I think this is the shithole.
Or were yes, and when they disposed of the corpses of the workers who died, most likely.
Well, it's probably both, I guess. I was thinking that's where they empty their buckets. So
I wouldn't cheat here.
Yeah, well, no.
I
they
just
have the
like
buckets, and then they...
while they talk, I quietly close the door. So I think we're done
Yeah,
here.
let's get out of here.
Yeah, we're done here.
So you move through the mine back to the elevator room.
Yeah.
I go on into the prison cell to the guy who got bucketed.
Yeah.
I drag him. Oh, I go back to that thing. And I just heave him down.
You what?
You just. You
throw-
can see that somewhere in the bottom there is a light shining,
Mm-hmm.
but and as he goes down, boom.
Is it a dunce or is it a splat?
Well, it would be more of a splat, yeah, splat.
And then I'm
just a few seconds after this fume cloud just puffs up, and I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
oh ho! Not 20.
Not 20. Yeah, this is just overwhelming. You feel that, yeah.
I bathed in my own pukes.
But
This
you
is
manage
okay.
to turn around and start walking very fast.
Yeah, I do. I close the door behind me.
Take the door with you.
And you can once again, as you're moving back, feel this tremor in the ground as everybody makes a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Just slightly tilted.
7.
7?
6.
7?
8!
Ah!
A lot of rock starts falling from the skies,
I
and
see you're also a man of culture. Yeah.
and you all get hit from fairly big rocks, and you all take 7 damage.
Ah! Was the rock as big as you?
Hope not.
Biggest wing.
Dwayne Johnson
Yeah.
falls from the sky.
Smoldering. Okay, can we still reach the mechanism?
Yeah.
Ready to go up? Take the crossbow. Put the bolt in.
You think they're up?
We don't know what is.
We'll see.
Better to be prepared.
So it's only ropes?
No, it's like a. I think it's.
Yeah, it's
one
a
of them.
wooden platform held
Ah.
up by ropes.
Very well.
I could check ahead.
You want to go by yourself?
Well, not all the way, but I could look a bit ahead.
I think the platform goes. Once we pull the lever, it's gonna.
Are you good at climbing?
Yeah.
Oh, go.
It is climbable.
course.
I mean, the ropes, and you could.
As long as you
very
feel
easily-
comfortable and
I
safe
tried
doing
to
that.
start climbing up.
I say, 1 squeak for good, 2 squeak for enemies.
I have
Oh.
I have 25 climb speed because of being a thief.
All right, but after you've climbed about 50 feet, you start to climb another 50 feet. If you continue climbing.
Sure.
Yeah. Then you suddenly get to a part where there is a ledge, and you manage to get up, and when you put your hand to the side, you can feel that it's wood. And as you look around, you see 2 doors, and you see that it's probably where the elevator entrance and exit is. It seems to be a smaller building.
Anyone there at the moment?
No.
No.
It seems to just be able to encompass the elevator and, you at the side of it.
Yeah. Then I step on to the platform or whatever.
There's no platform now. That's down below.
Yeah,
you
I
mean
like I step out of the elevator shaft.
You open. There's 2 doors. You open them.
Sure.
Yeah.
If I have to, then I will.
You open those doors and you see that you're in what seems to be a small garage at the first sight, because there is 2 big, can't find the word, not carts.
Carriages?
Carriages.
Right. Then I look down the hole and I say, I think it's safe to come up.
Go and pull the lever.
You pull the lever.
We're all on the platform.
You all fall. No, I'm sorry, you're going up. Always get up and down confused. You smell fire and brimstone.
It's like right and left.
It's really difficult and the same.
The elevator starts rising. It's annoyingly slow the way it goes up, so you have some time if you want to do
I was
something
sitting like
else.
this, prepared,
This room
but
that
my
you're
hand got
in
tired.
seems to be built around this smaller elevator shaft. There's enough room for 2 carriages, some smaller carts, and you can see 2 bigger doors at one side with sunlight streaming through it.
Is there... so the shaft, it ends here, it doesn't continue up? Alright. Then I just start looking around, seeing what stuff is here.
Make a perception check.
17.
As you start looking around, in one of the carriages there is crates filled with, one of them has splintered, and you can see that there seems to be metal ore that's run out of it. And in the small, goddamn,
Crate?
not the crates, the small with wheels
Carts?
carts, there is a lot of metal ore and stone in them.
Alright. That all sounds really boring. Not like to
I think it's boring in both ways.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I just wait for the others.
Yeah, as you look around, when you feel that, oh shite, this is boring, there's nothing to find, you hear da-dunk as you land at the level.
Hello.
The doors are open.
Hey!
Nothing fun in here, but there's a door.
What's in the carts?
Just rocks.
I take one of the rocks and put it in my backpack as proof of what has been happening. It's probably what they're mining. So.
Okay.
For a report.
I want to go to the door and try that listening thing again.
Make a perception check.
That's 20, so 23.
You can hear, it's not very close, but you can hear people talking, someone's laughing.
It worked this time. There's something on the other side of the door.
It is, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Something.
Probably a
or
room.
Someone.
What did you hear?
Talking. I mean, people talking, not the room talking.
Are you sure?
Well, it could have been the room, but it sounded a lot like people. I don't know, can rooms talk?
Some.
Well, it might have been a room then. Something talked anyway.
Did you hear many voices, or
Yeah. At least 2.
is there a keyhole?
No.
That's good, right? We just opened.
No, I wouldn't hurry. I want to see, maybe we can tell how many people there are on the other side. I also listen in.
Make a perception.
You did good, Algernon.
Thank you.
Very good.
Yay. 19.
19. As you listen, you pretty quickly, with your old age, even though
I am old. I just don't
even
look
though
it.
as an elf you can be very old and don't look old, you directly hear the sound of a town coming alive. Like people moving in the streets, some carts going by, all these typical...
This door leads into the street. Is it the only door?
Yeah.
Open up.
Can I open the door?
As you open the door, you find yourself in this small thing.
Right
Small
next
house.
to.
Facing outwards to the northeast. East, yeah.
So it's next to Barley's house.
Yeah!
We're outside.
And as you
What
look
time is
around, the sunlight hits your eyes, you're dazzled for a little moment, but you can see people and hear people down the street and towards the inn moving around. You can even see in the houses before you, people are out in their gardens tending their crops and flowers.
I go straight to
So-
the inn.
So we've found what happened. Right?
Yes, we should
So
go
we
to
go
the town
back?
master. Yes, at once. We should go to the
I
town
meant
master.
back to what's her name? The cat. Right? Just
Yes.
we've done our job.
No, we're not going to Granny. We're going to the town master. We need to see what she knows of this, and we need to see how we proceed with Barley, because he's the one who's been imprisoning most likely all these people, and we can't just let him.
It's a lot of extra work.
Well, it won't take long.
Do you... As you're standing talking, you can see that Thaddeus is just starting to move towards town.
Probably wants another drink.
Very
Town
determined.
master?
I just thought
I say we just go confront Barley.
Oh no!
he
No.
doesn't open though.
No, we need maybe more people to help us with this, or to see how we proceed. Our only instruction was to find out what happened with the missing people. And
Exactly.
now we know.
We know.
We report
so
to the
we
town
go
master, and we go from. Can I take Algernon and go towards the
Do
town
you allow
master?
this?
back. Sure.
Yeah, you just pick him up. As you start moving towards the town
It
master,
won't take long.
you just get leave the grass and gravel and put your foot on the street. As soon as you do, you can hear someone to the north, to your left, just starting to scream. And as you look over, you see a woman coming running, just dragging her child. As you see another person behind her just go, no, what the? And just start turning around and running towards you. And it's not that they're looking at you, but they're looking past you.
I check the other side.
As you look around, there is nothing there. People are just like you, starting to look around, like what's happening.
I hold the woman with the child.
You try to...
I'm looking at her. Do I recognize her in any way?
Oh, she's running, so you would have to grapple her.
Alright. But as she's running towards
Oh yeah,
me...
no, you haven't seen her before.
Like, running towards her. What is happening?
The dead! The dead are walking!
Where to?
And she just turns around and points, and you can see 3 figures going like, slowly moving towards you. As you can see bones sticking out of their arms, and the flesh is decomposed.
We got the situation! Then I start rushing towards the...
You're going towards the dead? Oh shit.
Do we see this?
Yeah, can I turn with
you hear the
Algernon?
people scream, and you had a PP of 16? Or was that you?
Yeah, 16.
I got
16,
15.
yeah. You, except for hearing the scream, you see Thaddeus starting to run towards something. This big burly dude.
I did say we should have gone back.
Well, that was 30 seconds ago. Nothing could have happened in these...
This isn't our job though. We got hired to check what's happening. We've done that.
Yeah, well, from the looks of it, we're the only ones here who can deal with it, so we're dealing with it.
Well, that's a pretty shitty village in that case.
Well, also, from experience, if you do not stomp a zombie outbreak really fast, you just have more zombies, so I don't want to see that. They will chase us.
What's a zombie?
Can we see the shambling stuff? coming towards the horizon?
Yeah, from where you are, they've just come into view, and you can see these figures moving very rickety and very slow.
That's a zombie. They're people who have died and have been brought up. Magics.
That's good though, right? Dead
Oh,
coming back, you know? So you can meet Grandpa again?
Yes, but there's a chance Grandpa will try to eat you alive, and then you will return as a zombie, and it is a very slow and painful process.
I look back like, is anybody coming with me?
No, I'm very
coming.
calmly explaining zombie outbreaks, just like, you know, parading the bolt and explaining how people
Because the
die.
townsfolk are
Guess
just
that's
running
bad.
the other way. I'm sorry, I misplaced my map. The mini map,
Oh my.
like the chests.
Go!
Oh,
The minimap should be somewhere
2
in the
seconds.
bottom right corner or in one of the corners.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Commercial break! Du-du-du-du. Zombie! We are experiencing technical difficulties.
This section is now censored on Twitch.
No, it won't. Nobody would censor my
That's true, it
beautiful.
wasn't good enough to be recognized.
The algorithm won't pick it up.
Yeah.
Probably not. Is the god back?
No, it's a zombie.
Just 14 more minutes and we would have been legally allowed to leave.
oh yeah, that's the school thing. So,
Ugh!
Die, zombies, come! Where are we?
zombies.
Yep.
Well, at least I'm not at full health. But it's okay.
So you have that.
Yeah, so you have that. Yeah, you come. We're gonna do initiative now, since.
Can you put me?
No,
No.
you're not there.
No, but where
Do we still
Jacob
roll
is?
initiative?
Yeah, just so I can
Here.
calculate a bit.
Ouch. Yeah.
Bad. 1.
I don't know. Okay. I don't know if zombies are so quick, but... Can I throw my herbalism kit at them?
Be well.
It heals them for 16.
flowers.
At least you can smell good!
You
Might be able to do me a favor and put these below.
Maybe.
Delphine,
13.
Algernon,
14.
14, Thaddeus,
9!
9, Jacob.
Nice.
Oh!
Who has the highest?
Probably him.
Yep.
Okay, plus 1. Sure.
Right.
I don't even check, but...
If you roll an 8 and I roll a 7.
Oh, yeah. You got a point. Yeah.
He math.
I math. Well.
Raggy.
I math.
Most importantly, I met.
You missed?
Yeah, I met. I lie.
No.
I do not have these next to me. Just can you put them away, please?
I mean, it's
In the fires of
yeah, it's really bad to put them near me though.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh.
Isn't I just eat them instead?
Yeah.
All right. The first to
Haven't
act is the zombie on the left. It manages to get that way. It's not looking at you. Its head is almost not sitting
Nearly
up-
headless Nick.
Nearly headless Nick, yeah. But it's turning around and starts moving towards you. As it is Algernon, and if you run straight towards him, I will allow you to get right here.
Sure, but I'm being carried, so.
No, I put you down to explain the dying process. As I loaded my.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I guess I just run.
Okay, so you get there. Delphine,
I can double dash. Keep that in mind, because I'm a rogue.
yeah. Then you can get
Double dash?
I
another.
can dash as a bonus action and as an action. Because I'm a rogue.
I mean, this is
So 5
Speedy
more
Gonzalez.
squares.
The
1,
mouse.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. Delphine would get about here. And Jacob? Yeah, that would be the same as Delphine there. Right there.
Jacob ran
yeah,
ahead though.
I didn't stay behind to
Oh, no,
explain.
yeah.
Yeah, but I.
Then I guess you would be, yeah, together with Algernon if you would. Right. The other one moves 5 paces towards
5 paces.
5 paces.
Squares.
Squires towards you. Whew. But before we begin this battle fully, we are going to take a break for 20 minutes, so we will be back about 7:45. And the contest for these beautiful die and the magical dragon that protects it, to be able to participate in the contest that we will declare the winner for at the end of the show, you will have to write you will have to write the word order in the chat.
Order.
ORDER. To write that to be able to win these beautiful, beautiful die and this fantastic dice bag. Thank you.
Can I write?
Sisu.
Okay, so we're back. We have a giveaway. It's a wonderful set of die and a nice dice bag going with it, with a powerful red dragon protecting it. Type the word order. You can look in the chat and you will see the word spelled out. Just write that word once, not more than once, then you will be disqualified from the competition. Alright, so we're back. You managed to get out of the cave with the mine, and as you got up, Halberstadt heard some screams and went after whatever caused the screams. It seems to be some zombies on the loose. Yes. And with that, Thaddeus, make your move.
I don't know. I have no clue. Alright, screw it. I try to cast...
You try to screw it?
Yeah, I try to screw it.
It's really loose.
Things might come off.
You guys so funny. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna pop off Fairy Fire.
Ooh.
It's 20-foot cube, so I don't think it will be able to take all 3. So I go with those in the front.
Which?
Green and brown.
Green and brown. So they need to make a saving throw. Wisdom saving throw, DC 13.
Yeah, and the effects if they fail are...
That all attacks have advantage on them. They can't go invisible.
It just stays in the area, right?
Yeah.
So they can move out of the area.
Yeah, okay.
No?
But they're still affected, even if you
Yeah, it's only a...
Okay.
And then it's... So we can move into the area. And, because that's an action, I can't do anything with my bonus action.
You can
Yeah, I can see people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jack! Bring that sharp tongue of yours to the fight!
Alright.
And you got a Bardic Inspiration. No, you don't. Because we haven't had a long rest.
Oh, alright.
We
Never
want
mind.
level 5.
I don't see how that's gonna help!
This has an effect of illuminating.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see the one closest to you, the brown one, just starts illuminating. The other one stays just as it is.
For the record, it's dexterity saving throw. Fair fire.
Oh.
Yeah, it would be the same result.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Zombies are not very dexterous or wise.
The blue one managed to get there. And this one has its head straight up and just goes hands outward.
You do that?
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna dance with these.
Oh my god, what a thriller.
This one turns around and starts heading towards Jack as he lunges out towards you. But as he does, his arm muscle seems to be, well, they're rather decayed, so his arm fails mid and just falls limp down. Algernon.
I want to just take a step up to this guy and stab at him with my knife. That's 23.
Yeah, that misses. Nice.
And he takes, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. And with my bonus action, I'm going to pull out the chain ball and try to clasp it around his leg.
Yeah, you can pull it out, but clasping it would be...
It's a bonus action for me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So I try to do that. I don't
Yeah.
know how.
You can make a sleight of hand to get it on. I will contest that with something.
Nat 1,
Nat 1.
so it's an 8.
You clasp it on yourself.
As you try to get these chains right, you manage to get a piece of skin stuck in the chain, so it just pinches you and you get a bit distracted from the pain.
Okay.
Delphine.
I can move to hit the blue one. With
Oh yeah, you
my-
mean, yeah, sure.
With my crossbow.
Yeah, that's like that.
I have advantage, right? Because the blue one is very fired.
Yeah.
No, it
that
was the brown one.
brown one. Yeah, blue one is not.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the brown one.
No! 11.
That hits.
I didn't make that sound.
zombies.
Yeah.
What?
4.
4. You manage to put an arrow straight in his temple, and he's still...
Like with the... Someone get me an apple.
Jacob.
I'm going to defensively raise up my hand against the zombie and cast Sacred Flame.
Sacred flame.
Would you say raise it like this?
Dexterity saving throw.
On...
Green.
Yeah, but how... It's 14?
That just makes it.
No, but is it 14?
Oh, 13.
13, okay, then it fails.
Alright, 6 radiant damage to that guy.
Radiant.
Okay.
I said tongue! No.
Yeah, okay. Alright. The brown one starts heading around up to Thaddeus. And tries... He has disadvantage because of the fairy card?
No.
No, okay. He tries to smack you, and he does. And he smacks you good, as you take 7 damage. No, wait, 6 damage.
I'm not about to tongue a zombie, you freak!
Live a little!
Thaddeus.
I hit the motherfucker back in the head!
The brown one?
I stole my shield away and I take a big baseball grip of my warhammer and I just... Whoa!
Alright.
That's a 14.
That's a 14. That hits. You manage to just smack, but he just wobbles to his side and back again.
He takes 9 damage.
Alright.
Oh, wait. Let me... No, 10 again.
The blue one steps up to Thaddeus as well and smacks him. And you take 5 damage.
Alright.
Feel as you smack, something is still left on your cheek from some oozing. The green one turns to hit Algernon. And as he does, he just turns around, almost falls over you as he slaps you. And you take 3 damage. Algernon, you can respond to that.
As he's like bending down towards me, I try to just stab him in the neck with my knife. Nat 20.
Oof. Nat 20.
I don't give a shit about.
Yeah, you can hit him wherever you want.
2, 5, 10, 19 damage.
19 damage. As you take your knife and stab, you can feel bone cracking as you probably hit the spine, and he just topples. Make a dexterity saving throw.
8.
As he topples straight over you, and you fall backwards, and you now have this lifeless zombie on you.
It's the same time this happens.
Delphine.
Can I aim for the brown one from here?
Yeah.
No, not this one. Ah. Yay! 23.
That is. He took a tumble.
8 damage.
8 damage. Alright. And as you aim to hit that zombie, you see somewhere behind here, approximately there, about 4 feet above ground, you see almost like it's shifting in and out of reality, a tattered figure in a cloak, where it has no legs or corporeal, arms or anything. It's just a cloak. You can see a big skull with the very sharp fangs looking back at all the things that is happening. It's just swaying in the air with this green-black tattered cloak. Jacob.
Oh, this isn't part of the mission.
Can I kick this zombie away from Algernon?
Absolutely.
Alright.
Make a kick roll. An attack roll. With advantage, of course.
It's cocked. 17.
Yeah, you manage to kick it away. Roll a d4 for damage.
Thank you.
No, wait, he's dead.
Yeah.
So,
Kicking that away.
yeah.
Do I still have my action?
Yeah.
Alright, so I move around here to help Thaddeus. I cast, using my tongue, cast Word of Radiance.
Word of Radiance.
So both of those have to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh, yeah, and zombies are the best at making Constitution saving throws, and they fail.
They take 1 radiant damage.
Oh my!
As you come closer and dazzle the zombies, you see how weak I seem to be currently.
Oh.
You've been licking the ooze from your face.
In that case,
so
do I still have my bonus action also?
No.
No.
That would have been...
Okay.
Why do you point your finger at me? I take offense.
The brown one is still fully occupied by Thaddeus, and he managed to slap you again. And you take 2 damage.
I'm down.
You're down.
I'm down.
You see Thaddeus fall as he tumbles down.
Licking up the last piece of zombie goo on the cheek.
So good.
The blue one was attempting to hit you at the same time, but as you fell, he just hits the thin air. Algernon.
Alright, I
I
want
didn't
to...
get to act on that turn.
But you fell.
Oh, it was the one before me. Fucker.
Yeah.
I run up to Blue and I try to grapple him.
With Taily?
Yeah.
Yeah. Make a...
22.
22. You, yeah, you get your tail around his arm.
And then I try to tie his hands up with some ripped burlap sack.
Make a sleight of hand.
22 again.
22. And you manage to get your tail around, so you were holding one of his arms, but as you try to, he's just wailing too much for you to be able to tie it up.
All right.
And you also see, now that you have moved and starting to do this, that there is a figure somewhere at your left floating above ground, this tattered cloaked figure with a skull.
Black cloak?
Black greenish cloak.
Alright.
Delphine?
I go a bit closer to them and then attack Brown again.
Yeah.
21.
21, that hits.
11.
11. Yeah, you managed to...
I need to say, though, that it's not very fire anymore because of the concentration.
Do I roll again?
What
Oh,
was
you
your
roll
first
with
roll?
advantage? So what was your first roll?
I don't remember if it was 6 or 7.
Alright, roll again. And we'll take it from there.
Not 20.
You managed to get an arrow straight. Its head is a bit dislodged, but you managed, and the head just is torn off, and it just falls to the side. Still a bit, but
Do I still see the cloaked?
yeah.
I think it's still alive.
You can see now that from the mouth and eyes, it's starting to pulsate some very light green flame.
Green
Did-
flame?
Did Brown die?
Yes.
No, the cloaked.
Brown is super dead.
Oh, Brown died. I thought.
Yeah, no, Brown.
Yeah, Brown
guy.
is gone.
Okay.
Oh, he is a bit brown, too.
Jacob.
Yeah. I kneel down next to Thaddeus and I heal him.
Yeah.
So you get 10.
You feel the holy energy filling you as you are restored to hell. And, suitably enough, it's your turn.
Motherfucker. I stand up.
And as soon as you stand up, you see just over the shoulder of this figure, you see the cloaked being floating about 4 feet over ground.
Would I be able to use my bonus action to try to, like... Is this something bad? Like an insight check.
I wouldn't say that you would... Yeah, make an insight check. But this is more of how would you react? I
would come up and filled with rage. And currently I'm like, should I smack down the zombie in front of me, or is there anything bigger that should take my concern? Because I did not see that blue thing when I went down, but now that I came up, it's something new there. So I'm like, I want to know if it's hostile or not in that sort of way. And that's 19.
Okay, it doesn't seem friendly, but it's just hanging there,
Alright.
like chilling.
In that case, fuck it. You see how my hands glow in holy radiance as I go up and I hit myself for 3 HP. And that's my turn.
Alright. Yeah, the blue one tries to smack Jacob. And he hits.
Right.
And you take 4 damage.
Oh, I do.
Oh, yes, you do.
It has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, it fails.
Does it?
Oh, yes.
How peculiar.
Oh.
It is immolated by holy flames.
Oh my.
And it takes
Oh my.
Damage. So much damage.
15.
15, yeah.
Fire damage.
These holy radiant flames just erupt around it, and it's just reduced to a pile of ashes. As this happened, the last one falls. You can all see this figure, the cloaked figure that has been shifting in and out a bit. Those of you that have seen it, suddenly become very corporeal. Starts looking around at you and flies straight towards Thaddeus with a as it flies straight towards you. But as it comes close to you, it just stops in midair, about 10 feet from you, and you can see that as it tries to get closer, it just starts flaking away in the wind as it just dissolves and is carried away by the wind.
Can I make would it fall under Fey Fiend or Undead?
Undead.
Because I want to make an intelligence check on the information I have on it. On this type of creature.
What are you trying to find out? Is my question.
If I have ran into it before, as we are I have been tracking evil things.
Sure.
I have advantage, and the first one was a 1, so 18.
18, okay. There is a place called the Shadowlands that is where many souls, lost souls, go when they do not find a way after death, when the scales have nothing. The scales are the one that decide where you go after death, depending on your faith. But the Shadowlands is the lost land of the lost souls, more or less. There are a lot of creatures there amongst the death banshees, and this could be one of them. It also is very similar to something that you've heard about in the Order and Avatar of Death. Not that it's as much an Avatar of Death, it's more the lighting that makes it called that. Powerful necromancers and wannabe liches or liches use these as a means of, well, raising the dead from far away. But all the before mentioned things have also the capability of raising the dead.
I want to look at Jack and say, why'd you kill him?
Kill what?
Well, the last one here that I was holding.
Yeah?
Don't we need one to question all that again?
I don't think that's gonna help. These are mindless undead. They don't talk. They don't have any intelligence like you or I.
I see. Alright. What was that thing in the cloak? Was it a black cloak?
I've seen them before.
The man in the basement said there was a man in a black cloak. Was that him?
I don't think that was him. I think the man in the basement was referring to a more human and alive entity. This might mean we are in the presence of a leech or perhaps a necromancer not too far away. They use it as an instrument to raise these, and I kick a bit, zombies. So we should hurry to the town master because I think there might be more where this came from.
As you start looking around, you can see that the people that ran away is standing. Many are looking out of their windows. People are standing behind the corner of houses trying to get a peek at what's happening. And you can see a familiar small figure walking on the street as if nothing has happened. The old lady from the tavern.
I run to her.
Yeah, she's only walking. She has a cane. She doesn't even react when you come running to her.
I just stand in front of her, barring her way.
Yeah, she managed to once again just hit your legs while... Oh, hello!
Were you in on it?
In on what, Derek?
Were you in on it?
You have to speak clearer, lad.
Were you in on it?
What are you talking about? In on what? Have you had something bad to drink?
Huh?
Thaddeus.
You see me starting going crazy in the eyes.
No, let's go to the town master before attacking any small defenseless old ladies. No offense, old lady.
Oh, I am an old lady. Defenseless? I don't know.
Visitors in the night. In your
Not since I was a young girl.
tavern. Did you
She
know?
looks at you. What is he talking about?
You should come with us to the town master at once.
Very well.
You have found the missing people.
Oh, how nice. Are they well?
You should come with us to the town master at once. We will discuss it.
Make a persuasion roll. Stand chair.
I start huffing and puffing around like don't know what to do with my frustration. I start kicking the ground.
11.
But I was supposed to go to Gerd's tombstone.
Well, there are many zombies roaming the place right now, and I point to the corpses here, and more might appear from the graveyard. If you feel like...
Well, then we should go to the town master. And she turns around and starts heading towards
Very
the
graceful.
town master. Come on!
Is she like going ahead?
2 canes.
Where's your son?
Well, he's tending the bar. We need to hurry if there's zombies. Come on.
I go to the bar.
I don't think this is the time for drinking. Oh, he's gone.
we keep going towards the town master.
I barge in. Is he standing there? Like,
He's standing with his back towards the door, polishing some mugs.
come with me. And I throw him a gold coin.
He turns around. You can see his face goes like, what?
And then I charge him.
You just...
I charge him.
Okay.
Oh,
You hear me scream, "Ah!" as I do.
Okay.
I try to grapple him as I charge.
Make athletics.
how far would we be from the inn?
That's 10.
1 round.
10.
Yeah, as you try to grapple him, he just puts his arms out and smacks your arms away.
You
What are you doing?
lousy piece of shit!
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
I have no... Why are you so upset?
And I try to hit him with my maul.
Alright, make an attack roll.
I think Thaddeus might have one of those problem drinkings.
Is he perhaps surprised?
No.
No.
I
That's 7.
think there's
You
a
try to
chance he
grapple
attacked
him.
the people inside.
Oh, it's a
Now,
hit.
why am I rolling?
I think one of us should be one
7?
to alert
Yeah,
the
that
town
misses.
master and maybe have her.
You
come
know
here.
what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what
Escalate
I'm talking about.
Even further.
Make an intimidation.
Alright.
Do you want to?
What the fuck?
Sure.
That is 10.
10.
Yeah, 'cause
No, I
it's
don't.
really
And he
fast.
tries to fling a cup at you, which hits.
Oh.
You take all of 1 damage.
Shall we go inside?
The town masters, yeah.
No, Algernon ran to alert the town master.
So you're going to the town master.
Because he's sneaky and fast.
Splitting the party, splitting the
That's
party.
okay. You arrive at the town master's house.
I knock on the door.
1 moment. Just a few moments pass and the door open and you see the lady called Gabrielle.
Hello. I'm here to fetch the town master for the... we want you to come to the inn. If you're not having woman problems anymore.
Oh, she feels a lot better now. Thanks for asking. We were there this morning, but you weren't there. But
Well, we're there now, and my friend wants you to come.
oh, we'll
Apparently
be
it's
right there. I'll go
Something
tell.
about Sambies? Sobies? I don't remember.
I don't know what that is, but we'll come straight away.
Thank you. I'll just wait for you here.
Okay. Do you want to come in and sit down, or
No, I can wait out here.
Okay. She turns around, moves past the door, and disappears for a moment. Jacob and
We opened the door to the inn.
I was going.
You
we
got
were
in?
going, We were going to the
He
town
went to the
masters.
town
Yeah, but
okay.
then we heard
him losing
him.
his...
Did we though?
Rhino
Because-
charge.
but did
Yeah.
you want to go to
You can...
the town where you can go? If you're with Algernon, you're with Algernon. But you stayed and went after.
Yeah, and I opened the door to the inn with the crossbow. What do I see?
Yeah, you see, just as you open the door, you see Sia throwing a cup at Thaddeus, which hits him straight in the head.
He knew.
Stop at once. This is not why we are here.
He was in on it.
We will discover this, and we will deal with it when we get to it. But attacking him now will not increase our chances of cooperation. And I put my... Sit down. The town master will be here shortly, along with your mother.
Could you get him away from me?
He has his own free will. Can you ask him nicely?
But he's standing. If he doesn't move, I...
Give me your most expensive drink, and I'll back away.
Oh, so you're thieves?
We can be killers
So you're
if you
thieves,
want.
Just can we please have 2 ales? We've had
If you
really
back
long
off?
night. Yes.
Sit down?
Yes.
Of course you can.
Thank you.
I take one tiny step back.
He
Let's
just
all
stands
calm
there.
down. Jacob and Algernon are fetching the town master.
Then
We'll make light
wait.
of everything. Good. That's all. Calm down. We have dealt with zombies and prisoners,
And kidnappers!
and they're all dead. So,
He just looks very perplexed.
can I be like, with one hand here and looking toward outside? Where are the guys?
As you're standing doing this, you can hear the door, or you're still in the doorway.
Yeah, in the doorway.
Yeah. You can feel something poking you on your leg.
Hold on.
What-
Is it the old lady?
Yeah.
Hold on. Or
We said the town master. Why are you running in different directions? It's
No,
awfully
just
confusing.
get in. The town master will be here shortly. Just sit down.
As you look over to speak with her, as your eyes pass the doorway, you see a familiar symbol on the door frame.
Is it a flower
No, it's not a flower.
Ah.
It's a circle.
with 3 lines?
Yes. Yes. As you're standing at the townmaster's, suddenly Gabrielle comes back, followed by an elven woman, dressed in simple black clothes. Oh, well, a pleasure to meet you.
Hello.
We were looking for you this morning, but you were not at the inn.
Yes, we'll tell you all about that soon enough.
Are you the town master?
Yes.
Alright. We should go to the inn. Apparently.
Very well. And she gives you a very small smile.
Alright.
So lead the way.
I lead the way.
And she follows you.
When we enter, is Thaddeus drinking? No.
Well,
No,
I'm
you're not
just
really
standing.
there yet because you will be in a moment.
On the way, I tell her. Apparently, there's some sort of problem. What were they called? Sambonis on the loose.
Zombies.
Zombies. Are you sure about that?
Zombies?
If they were bony, so bony, Sambonis.
I don't think it has anything to do with that.
Alright.
It has to be a prank of some sort.
No, there's 3 of them down on the street there.
Yeah,
Well,
if
we
it's
will
a
have a look
prank,
at that.
you've got someone in the village who's very good at that makeup and costuming, because that arm came off.
Also, it's a pretty bad prank, just you're all dead.
Well, that This is not good. We'll have to talk about it at the end. Did you find out anything about the missing people?
Yeah.
We,
They rolled it.
We think they've been kidnapped
Oh.
to work in a mine owned by the Barleys.
Oh, and poop in buckets.
Yeah, we need a 5-minute time machine. The Barleys? But they've helped so much in the search, and
Well, all the more reason why they might be more involved. If they help with the search without turning up any results, then, well, we're kind of throwing the blame off them.
well, that would be an efficient thing to do. As she says that, you come up the road, and you see in the doorway to the inn stands the old lady, and just in front of her in the actual doorway stands Delphine.
Hello.
Oh, Town Master. Do come in. I get in from the doorway.
And the old lady moves past you. Oh, so you let her pass, but not me.
Well, she's
Why-
more important than
Why
you.
aren't you letting old lady pass?
I just wanted to make sure that we're all here, no one runs away or gains
She
away.
won't run away inside.
It's true. Well pointed out. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, are we all in the...
Yeah, everybody moves in. Are you still standing?
I'm holding my club, like, ready. But I'm just staring.
The town master almost floats into the room as she moves very elegantly and very gracefully. She looks around. So, what is going on here? And she looks straight at you.
We came to liberate the town of the missing people.
Well, yes.
And we spent the night here. And was as missing as the rest of them.
Oh, we were missing.
Elaborate.
We slept well,
Well,
fell
you
to
referred
sleep
being
drunk,
kidnapped.
woke up in a dungeon.
I can fill in. Last night, while my friends were sleeping, I stayed up and I heard commotion upstairs, and I went up to find five men in the process of kidnapping them. And my friends seem to be motionless, probably immobilized by some form of gas or poison. They outnumbered me and they took me down. Also, put me in the cell, of course.
Well, thank the gods you were safe. At least. Now.
And when coming back here, this creep looked as shocked as he'd just seen a dragon in front of him. He's in on it.
She turns towards Zia. Zia, do you have anything to do with this? No, of course not. I wouldn't do anything like that.
You can see how we doubt it, given that we were kidnapped from your inn.
Well, people get... I mean, I can't see if ever...
What happened to the hasp on the door?
That was locked all night.
It was, so they had a key.
Well, it locks from the inside.
No other entrance, exits.
No.
So you were in on it.
No.
I also only heard commotion in the rooms that my friends were sleeping in, which means that whoever took them knew exactly where they were staying.
Aha! J'accuse!
He starts moving his head very fast, starting not really looking at anyone.
Like with the crossbow. You had shackles, right?
What's that?
You know the big chain with the heavy ball?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's time you use them.
On him?
Oh yes.
Assuming he doesn't try to stop.
He tries, but as he looks over to his granny or his mother and the town master, he just lets you do it.
Can I look around for like possible escape routes in this room?
And
Like
the tavern part.
Yeah, where he could run
Make an
away.
investigation roll.
17?
17? Yeah. You look around, but except for a small hatch that you try to open behind the bar that just seems to have some very varied sized and colored bottles, you don't find anything in particular.
Can I just stand on that hatch though?
Yeah, absolutely.
As I look around, do I see this symbol too?
It's in the door frame, rather small, and you rolled a 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say you could have spotted it. If you paid, did you really pay attention to the door frame itself?
Sure. I mean, if I looked at
Yeah,
the door,
sure. Then you saw it.
can it run out of there?
Well, I'd have to say we have a master interrogator in our midst, so whatever information you hold on to, I'm sure Algernon here happily extracted, along with some of your organs.
He looks utterly confused. Well, the town master. Well, calm down now.
As the shackles go on, I stow my warhammer and I just open up a bottle of something and drink it.
And you hear a squeaky voice. Did you pay for that?
And I just slam 3 gold coins.
Well,
on
that's
the
good.
counter.
Since you take my money playing dice. Your eyes go really squinty.
So is this the part where I slice his leg?
No.
I think that will be in a few minutes.
I don't think we should go to those extremes by slicing people up.
Before you say that, would it be possible to have the sack of clothing that I've given you? The one with the kidnapped peoples, and I cut it open and like spill all the clothes in front of the town master's feet.
Clothes?
Yes, from the children and women and people who were kidnapped and worked to death. Now, if you think that some interrogation is too extreme, then obviously we don't share a point of view on what is right.
Very well. I think we have to take some other means of, well, I wouldn't say persuasion, but to get answers.
Allow me. I pull out the gnarly little wooden shiv. And where's the guy? He's shackled. He's standing. Can I go up to him, sort of like holding it, like not like on his neck, but like sort of like
Yeah.
you know. And I take out the black coin with the symbol. It's like, now listen here. I'm from Hard. I know all about how criminal organizations operate. All right. That symbol on the wall and this coin. That's some coincidence, huh? We found this in the mine we were trapped in. Now, why did you tell me
the
what?
symbol on the wall and the coin doesn't look alike.
But it was a circle.
Yeah, it's a
with
circle
3
with 3, but on the
lines.
coin there is a big eye.
with 3.
With a circle with an eye with 3 small lines below.
Yeah, but so to me it's gonna look.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's like,
I don't know what you're talking about. What symbol on the door?
that there,
I'm sure that
the circle.
He looks over and it... But I don't know.
No, I think they're completely different. The symbol on the door is probably some traditional entryway door thing. I've seen it in other houses.
I highly doubt it.
I wouldn't give it much.
Do you want to...
No.
No. The old lady moves up towards Sia. Tell the truth! And she hits him with a cane 2 times. Wait, stop! I haven't done anything! Well, he says he hasn't done anything, but I, for one, think he's lying. Look at that squeaky little voice.
Yeah, me too.
And the town master, as I said, we could I could solve this rather quickly. She goes down on one knee, and you can see that she starts with a very long fingernail, starts drawing symbols on the ground. As she draws, it starts illuminating a path behind it, and then you can just see almost like a bubble, and then cover the entire room. So, if you have any lies, you better bind your mouth. But now you should be able to ask him some questions and find out what you know. And as she says that, you can see that she grapples her head and goes like, and starts swaying back and forth.
Is everything
Are
alright?
you alright? Is it woman troubles again?
No, it's magic takes a lot out of me.
I see.
It's not.
Please do take a seat.
Well, I think and she almost falls onto the chair, manages to sit down, but she doesn't topple over.
I pour her some spring water.
From the
Ah,
I look at Sia and I say, "Are you lying?"
yes.
have you been in on it?
Oh yes, we have a secret hatch at the north side of the house leading up, where I leave a note so that when we have new visitors, they can just come up and find the rooms that they are in. Yeah, and we use this noxious gas that just keeps them unconscious. It's very practical indeed.
Oh, this is much easier than I expected. I take
Do
the
you
notes.
do you have any more of that gas?
Well, that I don't know if we have anywhere. I'm not the one that uses it. I just get paid to give the room numbers and.
By whom?
Oh, the parties, of course.
How much do they pay you?
About a 10 gold per person.
As he says barley, I want to look at the townmaster, see if she reacts in any way. Like, does she seem surprised over the new found facts?
The townmaster isn't really paying attention, as you can see that she's swaying and her eyes is very dim.
Who else from the city is in on this?
No, just the Barleys. I'm in on it. There's a couple of people, but they all work for the Barleys, like the guards. I think there's one caravan out now selling ore to Felphy, I believe.
Huh? How many people are living now in the Barley mansion?
Well, I believe it's Augustine and Augusta, the Barleys, of course, and then their manservant. And I can never remember his name. He's a short little twat.
How many entrances are in the mansion?
I believe they have only one that I know of, but it's not my mansion. I mean, they have windows as well, so you could go in there. They have a chimney, but I mean, climbing down a chimney, that's not really efficient.
Okay, which window isn't barred?
Well, all from the outside, they all look barred.
What about from the inside?
Well, I've only been in the lobby of that house, so I don't know the outlay of it.
Thomas Velter, is he connected to any of this?
Thomas Velter, the drunk?
Yes.
No, not that I know of.
Alright.
What is it with this trunk?
Do you know anything about zombies?
No, I don't know anything about some. Well, I know what a zombie is. I know it's an unliving and undead, but I don't know what it's.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, right. What's woman troubles?
Oh
No! You want my note?
Yeah, I want you to know it. Well, woman troubles, that can be a range of things.
Alright, well,
So it's like a
There is
catch-all
long
term,
note.
like an infection.
Yeah, more or less. It could be.
what's an infection?
I think
An infection is when you, let's say you have an open cut or get bacteria into a wound. I don't know if you
I
would
go
be
out.
that intelligent.
Are you leaving?
I go out of the inn. Just stand outside.
This just raises
I
more
think-
questions.
Well, I think we can clarify them after we find out how to proceed from here, because our directives...
Do you know anything about a floating skull in a black cape?
No?
What about the man in a black cape?
I don't know anything. Well, many people have black capes,
Does
but
Barley have a black cape?
well, he has a lot of clothes. He's a pretty wealthy man, so I believe he would have at least one. It's pretty standard attire.
Are there any generally suspicious folk in this town? Some which you might think involved with magics of sorts?
No, not that I know of. I mean, the Townmaster's act just now surprised me. And the Townmaster goes like, "What's in this water?" And as you look over, you can see that her skin is starting to turn slightly, not translucent, shiny, as it starts shining green.
What is in this
normal?
water? Oh, you're outside.
Yeah.
Oh, can I please have the flask?
It was in my water skin. I brought it with me.
Are you alright, Mayor?
I feel very fine. And she looks very perplexed, like it's a bit tingling sensation, but I feel very fine.
Tingling. Maybe it's alcohol that did tingling. You could cure alcohol tingling, right?
Not right now.
No, I feel fine. It's
Alright. Sia, is there anything else we should ask you?
well, that depends on what you want to know.
Everything?
Well, I was born in the year 992 in this village, of course. My mother over there, you see. My father, he died a couple of years. And he just goes ranting and ranting.
Eyes glazing over. I think maybe we have everything we need to know. Oh, I look at his mother. If you'd be so kind as to stay next to your son for about a minute.
Why?
Well, just to make sure that you didn't know of this. It is important for the report.
Well, I think the effects is in the whole of the room. And the Townmaster
I
goes,
try to say my cape is red.
which color is your cape?
It's blue.
Yeah, it just comes out, my cape is blue.
It does seem to work for everyone.
Have you been involved in this operation? Did you
No.
know of it?
I had no idea. Well, he's been acting strange, but he has been doing that since he was a small boy, so...
Do you have anything to do with the zombies?
No. But I think we should contact someone about it, because zombies are never good.
Who would you contact?
You can see that she's really trying to not say anything. Well, there are certain people that you could contact about this, certain orders and certain well-established people that deals with this kind of things.
I think that sounds like a...
And you can see
Good
almost
idea.
like a vein is starting to pop out of her head as she is
and
trying
whisper,
to...
I go and whisper to her. I hear there's a rug of smothering on the loose.
Oh, carpet diem!
Very well. Oh, clearly she couldn't be involved in any of these operations.
Oh,
Well, I think she's pretty true what she says, that someone else should handle all this. Because our job, right, was to find out what happened to the missing people. We know they're dead. Job
Yes.
done, right?
Well,
This
before you
village can't defend itself against zombies, that's their problem.
Well,
Well, we could try to put, as the Townmaster goes, try to put stones on on the cemetery plots. That would be...
do you have any fast means of communication, such as pigeons or ravens?
Yeah, we have the ravens.
Where do they go? Which cities do they have?
Most cities.
Oh, I think maybe we should contact the corporation and see what their plan is with this.
Maybe we should ask Bali to come over here, because he can't fly either.
I don't know if he's willing to come, though.
I could try.
Who?
Would it involve
Barley?
your ship?
Oh, Barley.
Would it
No.
involve your ship?
Would it?
Well, maybe. Probably not.
If it's okay with you, I'd like to write a report and send to Granny and ask for further instructions from the corporation.
Isn't that gonna take a long time?
No, a raven shouldn't take that long.
It would take about at least 4 days to...
4 days?
Yeah, depending on... It could take about 3 days, but that if Granny gets the letter while she's in and...
I look at the mayor or the town master, and you can't do this for 4 days, right?
No, you mean keep up the...
Yeah.
No.
Then we should get him now.
Okay.
I'll just go ask him if he wants, like, a beer.
Hold on. Let me just send this to the corporation right now, and then we'll...
You do that and I'll do this?
Give me 5 minutes.
See ya.
I don't know how long that is.
Does Barley come here
This
often?
much.
No, he never
It's just
never
as
visits
long as
the
it will
tavern.
take for you to slowly drink.
But you're
a cup.
saying
He's a bit of a... How do you say...
Yeah, but you have business deals with this Barley, as you confessed.
Well, yes, I go there.
So why don't you
sometime.
come with us to Barley and you tell him that you've got some things to discuss and you want him to come to the tavern?
But she has to keep the thing going?
Not
Why
for
not?
now. I'll go and get him.
But Gabriella could join you as a representative of the townmaster.
Well,
No. The idea is Sia here, who's a friend of Barley, goes to Barley's place, and we're standing around the corner, and he tells Barley to come to the tavern, and if Sia doesn't cooperate, we kill him. And that's about it.
I think it's just easier if I go and ask. I can bring Thaddeus.
I don't think Barley's gonna listen to you. We're just gonna listen to Sia.
Maybe.
Will you?
I should say Sia wants to
I
talk
look
to
at
him.
Sia. Would you try anything?
Well, most probably, yes.
Would you try to run as soon as you leave this place and you are out of our sight?
Well, I would try to run, get help from the Barleys when I get there, or... Yeah.
See? I'll just go.
I mean, wouldn't you?
No.
I'll go.
Yeah.
And I go.
What?
Are you right outside?
Right outside,
He-
smoking a big
He
pipe.
just
We're gonna
Ran
go
home.
get the Barley.
About time!
Ah.
And I follow you. Or I go
I
with
really
you.
need to write the report. Maybe you can go ahead and I'll join in. I'm right behind you.
Or I can stay with you and you can write the report and then we'll go together.
I just take a note and start writing that.
Alright.
We have found the missing people. We are collaborating with the town master. Instructions on whether to kill dwarf.
Guidance. You get 1d4 on your writing checks.
It is like
really beautiful.
it looks really nice. It's not folded.
Write that down for me later, so
Yes.
I can...
Yes. To Granny and
Yeah, so you start moving towards
Barley.
the Barleys. You're writing a letter, and you're surveilling the letter.
room.
You're like,
Yeah,
no,
I'm waiting.
2 E's. 2 E's.
What?
Barley.
He's standing there like correcting the spelling.
Okay. But with that, we're actually going to take a 5-minute break. Remember that we have a giveaway going. You just have to type the word order 1 time, not more than once, because then you are disqualified. So yeah, we'll be back in 5.
There.
Welcome back. Don't forget, we have a giveaway. Just type the word order in the chat just once, not twice, because if you do it twice, you are disqualified.
And die.
You die a horrible death in the world of D&D. So, Thaddeus and Algernon
Yep.
are going to the Barley's house. Did you bring Sia or did you go alone?
Go along.
Go alone, okay. So you arrive at this this big house with a metal roof,
On the way
metal
up,
door.
So, wanna be nice guys or bad guys?
I think nice guys. I don't think you should be waving that thing around.
Sure.
Yeah.
You talk to him.
All right.
You knock on the door and a few moments pass and you can hear these rattles and chinks turns as the door opens and you see this 2.5 feet character with long grey hair standing inside. Oh, you again! What do you want?
We'd like to speak to Mr. Barley.
Do you have an appointment?
Yes, we do. He's expecting us.
Ah. Well, come in.
Thank you.
Sit on that bench, and you see in this very, very non-decorated hallway, there is just a bench and then a big picture of an elven man and an elven woman. This classic where the woman sits on a nice plushy chair and the man is standing next to her with his hand on his shoulder.
How sexist.
Sit down, wait here. And he, as you go in, he closes the door, turns some things, and starts walking down the hallway.
Algernon,
Yeah.
I might have a plan.
All right.
Delphine called for the organization, right?
Yeah. But that's gonna take a really long time.
We don't say that. We just say that the order knows they're soon here.
Can't we just start with saying Sia wants to talk to him?
And if he doesn't want to,
I don't know.
you try Sia and then I jump in. Okay?
Alright.
I have faith in you.
Alright. I don't.
Why not? You've done good today.
Sure.
We go back to the inn where Delphine and Jacob is writing a letter.
I'm not writing the letter, I'm waiting for her to write.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
So I'm like, she's starting from the top, I'm starting from the bottom, and we're meeting.
Yeah, that would be efficient.
Yeah.
Mind meld.
It's like that NCIS episode where they have two people on the same keyboard. It goes faster.
So you finish the letter.
Yep. I roll it really small like you do when you put it on a foot of a bird.
Yeah.
I give it to the grandma. To the old lady.
To the old lady.
Yes.
She takes it and she and she puts it in her.
Make sure it just gets where it has to really fast. And then I whisper to her, I will write down what I'm whispering.
Okay.
I just need a pen.
Yeah.
As if by magic.
Oh, I have a thing, I can read lips. So.
Ooh, lovely.
So I'm just looking as she's whispering.
Okay. But how do you? I mean, it's whisper or
Like this.
okay.
To the ear. So I don't know if you can see when someone...
When someone is covering their mouth.
Do you have X-ray vision?
Amazing. I'll go post this right away.
Yes. Please do.
And she starts heading out.
If we're not back within an hour with the Barleys, announce the town master that we are in trouble and to see.
The town master is sitting in the.
I thought she's like, I'm shiny.
Yeah, no, she seems a lot better. She's still
okay.
admiring her green glow.
If we're not back within the hour, assume that we are trapped in the reinforced manor of the Barleys, and please try to find whatever help and bring it. I trust you will not let us there to perish, as we wouldn't let you.
I will do my best.
Now let's see what we have to be up against.
As we go, I say to like the town master and the old lady.
The old lady has gone.
Okay, so it's just town master.
The town master Gabrielle and Sia.
Oh, okay, so I say to Gabriel then, like, watch that hatch. He might try to run away down there.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
No.
Can I have tried to open the door from the inside when he went away?
The metal door?
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw how he
Yeah.
closed it, and that didn't seem very complicated. It seems just to be very secure.
Yeah.
But from the inside, it's
Alright. So
just a matter
I
of turning the.
like for safety measures, if they want to keep us inside, I like open it up as silently as I can.
Okay. And you try to do it very silently, but it needs a bit of oil because it's just as you heard from the outside, a lot of clonking and clanking. But you still manage to open the door. And as you open the door, you see Delphine and Jacob coming up towards the house.
I didn't think to open it, just unlock it.
Oh, just unlock
Yeah.
it. Okay. Then you don't see them coming up to the door.
No.
Yeah, you come up to the house.
Can we see in?
All things are, there's metal plates for the windows. They're all covered and the door is closed.
Just knock very, like, lightly.
Very lightly. As you just opened the door and just started to walking away, you hear a low knock.
Did you hear that?
What? No.
I go up to the door and like
Ask if they have an appointment.
I open up. Get in. We're waiting for them. Or wait outside and surprise them.
Just as you're standing there talking, you hear footsteps coming from behind
They're
you.
coming. Wait out here.
You feel your nose.
Oof.
No!
Well, he said he'd see you in his study.
Alright.
You didn't have an appointment, as you said, but he'll see you.
Thank you.
Come with me.
Thank you.
We're coming! I scream out a bit.
That was unnecessary.
I don't think he locked the door. Do we know him?
Sure. Just wait.
He turns around and goes through the same door, leads you up a staircase to the left, and opens two big wooden doors. And you can see this magnificently big desk with bookshelves behind it, an open fireplace, and a very big statue of an eagle looming over the room. You manage to open the door. It squeaks a bit, but not as much as it could have.
The coast is clear. The coast is clear! I whisper.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need this. Cast guidance on you.
Guidance. And behind this desk, you see an elven man sitting, short, dark, pitch black hair, in what looks to be a suit of sorts.
Hello.
So, how may I help you?
We would like you to come to the tavern or the inn,
Why would I visit such an establishment?
because we want to speak to you. Sia wants to speak to you.
He wiggles to a bit. Why would I go and speak with him? And if you wish to speak with me, you're doing it right now, are you not?
Yes, but there are others who want to speak to you as well that are in the inn.
Well, if they wish to speak with me, they can always come here.
Alright.
You don't.
I guess maybe we'll just bring everyone here.
Maybe.
We can make an appointment for next Tuesday.
That's a bit unfitting, I believe.
Well, then you and your little freak can leave.
That's quite hurtful. Look, we just want to talk to you about the whole kidnapping business.
He wiggles a bit more into the chair. I don't believe I know what you're talking about. Have you kidnapped someone?
No, you have.
I have not kidnapped anyone.
I'm pretty sure you kidnapped us.
At least you tried to.
I
think you
don't
succeeded.
believe I know what you're talking about.
There's the hidden cave mine underneath your house.
With
That's
the
what we
dead
want to talk to you
children,
about.
perhaps? Red Cape!
This whole
Red Cape! You have? Yes.
Yes. This whole not line business is really quite annoying.
You recognize this?
I think I've seen it before.
I throw it on his desk. One of your...
That's mine.
It is. You will have it back.
So,
Both you and me know why we are here. Both you and me know the truth of this tale. We have come here to solve some issues with missing people. We went missing in that term. And knowing what we know now, we have called for reinforcements. They're right outside the city limits.
well,
No, they're not.
you seem to be...
Well, in the forest.
No, they're 8 days away. I can't lie.
Well, here you
Well,
can.
you seem to be a good one, but since you seem to be practical men and mice, how about 500 gold and we forget about all of this?
Sure.
He can speak for himself, but no. Svedoverk. What's that in English?
Thick skin? No.
Pain and
Pain and labor, or
yeah, I don't know.
Slave? Labor?
Could you show me 500 gold? I'm not sure what that is.
it's a lot of gold. But since
Right.
you're
Gold.
not both willing to do it,
Gold's good.
Well, like 500 times that much, perhaps. Because I believe that slave business is good business, and your syndicate seems quite big.
I wouldn't describe it as a syndicate.
Organization.
I would call it a workplace.
That deals in shady business, yes?
Well, if you have reinforcements, you can go get them, come back, and
Oh,
we'll
we don't.
solve it from there.
We can...
Look, we just want you to come to the inn, because there's this spell where you can't lie. So we thought, we should be there.
No, I
It's
would-
not fair that I have it and you don't.
You don't.
I do, though.
What color is that cape? Try to lie to me.
Blue. Oh, shit.
As you seem to be a practical man yourself.
Well, yes, but I will not follow you to the tavern.
Either you die in this house.
Oh.
Oh, so you're a murderer.
No, that's not what I said.
Well, I heard you threaten me.
Technically speaking.
Technically. I mean, I have killed your...
So, if you murder me in my house, that means you're murderers, which means that you would be accused of murder, imprisoned.
We have proof
Well, that
of
could
your
be a fun
demise.
solution for you.
Very much so.
Spending a lifetime in prison. Well,
Prison. Such mortal things.
He's really bad at talking, isn't he?
Very much so.
Can I go up to him? Does he stop me?
no, he's sitting in his chair behind his desk.
Yeah,
just
I try to go
watching you.
around the desk. Like, then I stab him in the leg.
Make an attack roll.
Oh no, that's really bad. 10.
10?
Yeah.
Yeah, you try to, but he just moves away in a swirly chair and you stab.
With
the
that,
desk.
with that cue, I say, HOLD! And cast Hold Person on him.
That's a saving throw?
Yes. Wisdom 13.
Yeah, he looks very... all of a sudden.
Alright, go down to...
I try to slice his leg.
Oh my god!
Yeah, make an attack roll with advantage.
It's an automatic crit if he hits.
That's 19.
19, yeah, you...
I hit.
Yeah, and you crit.
Oh my god!
Scheisse.
6, 10, 18.
Yeah, you managed to cut him real good as you... dagger?
Yeah.
As you put your dagger in and just pull it to the side, you can almost see the whole calf part just coming off
I think I might have
as
overdone
blood
it.
starts pouring out.
We
Yes.
should talk now, though.
Get that Delphine.
He's just going, ah, what the?
He can speak though. If
What?
he's hold.
Whole person?
Yeah.
Can speak.
For sure, he can
Paralyzed.
speak.
He's totally paralyzed.
I thought it was just restrained.
paralyzed.
Then he's not screaming.
Alright.
That's why.
But his
Has
eyes.
eyes.
His eyes are
He's
screaming.
gonna speak now?
No. Get
Can I
Delphine.
take
Yes. Hurry up. Get
Do we
Delphine.
hear the
Alright.
servant where we are downstairs?
Why am
you're
I
in the
always
hallway?
the one to
Yeah.
get people?
Okay, do we hear any commotion from upstairs?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, he didn't scream. So no.
Yeah,
you-
he screamed.
I
Yeah,
screamed.
We
yeah,
were
you can
we
hear.
were going after them. So
Yeah,
we were
so-
getting
I start running to get Delphine.
Crossbow.
2 seconds.
He can save each time on the end of his turns.
Okay.
On the end of his turn.
Yeah, you come down and you see Delphine and Jacob standing in the hallway.
Do you have a bloody dagger in your hand?
Yep. Thaddeus said to get you.
What did you do?
The thing you did with the leg?
No!
Oh,
Okay,
jeez.
take us upstairs. God.
Alright, this way.
And I walk last to look behind in case the servant would pop out from somewhere.
Yeah.
So... Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so you arrive up in the room where you're still standing in the
Yeah.
in front of
Well,
the desk
I've
in
gone
the
up
middle of the
like
room.
inspecting the damage
Yeah.
while he ran away.
There is a as you come up you see that there is a big pool of blood beneath him, and you can see that just as you investigate this that he might be sitting but he's looking very pale. His eyes have closed.
Oh,
Can I run up to him?
Would you run up?
Yeah.
Isn't that meta knowledge?
No, as we come inside.
Yeah, okay.
hurry up! He's bleeding out!
What did you do?
Nothing!
I rip a part of cloth and
So
also
I'm
jump
assuming
to
that we're
tie
not
them
walking
in.
leisurely up the
Yeah,
stairs.
you
this
tie
whole
it,
time.
but you
Why
also
wouldn't
see
you?
when you tie it that there is not much
Yeah,
blood out
bleeding out
anymore.
up there. I just guess we don't just take our time.
Okay, I don't think this trick is gonna help him. He needs more healing.
Do it!
I put my hand on his leg and I heal him 3 hit points.
Yeah, you do that, but you notice really quick that your divine essence of magic doesn't really go anywhere, as it doesn't heal anything.
Okay.
Just as you do that, you can hear behind you a very loud-pitched scream. And as you look back, you see an elven woman with a very big, tall hair.
Marge Simpson.
Well, not blue, but yeah, Marge Simpson style. As she just
Adam
screams,
Sandler.
you know, 40s
Sarge
horror movie.
Who's
What?
closest to her?
Sarge
Because
Simpson.
we're by.
I cast Hold Person on her too.
Okay, she just goes and quiet.
So then it goes off from the other guy.
This,
What?
Then it go off from
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
think I-
as it does, he just falls off the chair.
I think
into
I
a pool
did
of
something
blood.
wrong. Because he didn't speak.
He bled out.
This is not how we do things.
This was not what we planned to do.
It's exactly how you did it down in the cave.
We need to fine tune your methods. And then I'm waiting with the crossbow by the door because the servant is gonna run up any second now. I mean, he hears his
Yeah.
master and mistress screaming.
He was bad though, right? So
It is not our decision.
Let's
yet.
talk about this later.
but you were
Can you
just
bring
talking
some
about
back?
killing him, and now you're all upset.
We're not upset. It's just this is not the way we plan
Algernon,
for things
there's
to
a
happen.
We're
different
talking
thing
about
in-
killing him. We're talking about confronting him.
There's a difference in saying and doing.
Can you do anything for him? Can you stop him from going to whatever god he...
I tried to stabilize him, but it doesn't seem to work. for some reason.
What's going on? What do you do? What? Murderers!
If you want your master to live, you're gonna run to the town hall right now. And you're going to bring the town master to the inn. Now.
Murderers!
He will die and his blood will be on your hands. Now!
Make an intimidation roll.
Can I start trying to pour down the spring water?
Sure.
14!
14? He turns around and just disappears. But it doesn't just disappear, but he goes down the stair and around.
She's our only other
And you
assistant.
sent the loyal one to this.
I sent the loyal one to go to the town master who can do magics.
Let's hope he knows that.
As you
Plus I didn't want to have another screaming soul here.
as you try to pour this liquid down his throat, it just keeps pouring out.
He's gone.
Well, perhaps there's still something we can do.
I go gag the woman
You go gag the woman.
while she's paralyzed.
As Thaddeus goes to gag the woman, you can see a figure appearing just behind him. This cloaked figure that you saw outside. As you can feel, you're still at the corpse.
Yeah, I'm in the... No, I was at the doorway actually, waiting for the servant to come. And
Oh
then
yeah, you were at
dismissed
that.
him.
Are you at the corpse?
Sure.
Yeah. You can feel how this person, this elf, suddenly tries to grab your arm. Make athletics or acrobatics.
18 on athletics.
So his corpse is trying to...
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was still... No.
18 athletics.
Anything. Okay, he manages to grab your arm.
Can I try to pull it away from him?
Is it the dead guy?
Yeah.
Oh, he's alive again. Not dead.
What?
Make a strength or
17.
I think we can talk to him now.
How much?
17.
17. Yeah, you manage to just rip the hand off as this man just sits up.
Hi there.
Does it look more like a zombie?
Yeah, you can see the eyes have gone completely white.
Yeah. There's no talking to this guy.
Why not?
He's an undead now! Step
I'm
away!
not gonna answer that. I'm just gonna use like my radiant magic.
Yeah.
Bring that zombie.
Is there still the hooded figure? Or is it gone?
Yeah, the hooded figure is still standing just behind Thaddeus.
While I'm gagging,
Yeah.
Do I see it?
Make a perception since you're standing waiting for the...
18.
18. Yeah, you notice something moving in the corner of your eye.
Behind you! There it is again!
look around.
As it just vanishes. And as you do your radiant magic towards this creature, it just falls down again.
What was that?
It's a banshee, most likely. It's the thing we've seen in the field. There's a necromancer around and he might have been controlling the Barleys. The servant.
First, yeah, don't kill them, and now you kill them, and suddenly fine. Makes sense.
Algernon. It's okay. We'll discuss the difference later. I lose the concentration on the wife. That's just gagged, of course.
Yeah.
And like, she's still panicked now, right?
The first thing she does is try to take the gag off.
Oh yeah.
Because... So yeah. She takes the gag off and starts screaming.
Shut the hell up!
It's not her fault. We don't know how involved she was. Just please immobilize her for a second. I go to the desk of the...
Take off my warhammer.
Not the forget me stick!
Oh.
Forget this.
Algernon, can you tie it up?
Alright. Alright,
Look, I'll go back to the tavern and get the...
I pull out some
Okay. I'll look and
old
see
sacks
how
and
much
tie
this
her
guy
up.
was in on the whole operation. I go through the desks. Like to the guy's desk, look for... You know, like when you have an illegal operation, you have a ledger?
Yeah.
So I look for that.
Make an investigation roll.
17.
17. As you start looking through this desk, there is a lot of papers, but nothing that would symbolize a ledger for a mining corporation. But you do find that the middle drawer up top, as you pull it out and feel around, you can feel that there is something else to be, an extra box to be pulled out. A drawer to be pulled out.
I like sneak in. Grab it.
As you pull it out, you see a vial about that big, very light bulb looking, with a flowing red liquid in it.
That's what was in the... No, you ran. Have you ever seen anything like this?
Have I?
You can make a Arcana check.
Yeah, that's 7.
7. Not that you can remember.
No idea.
I leave it on the desk and... Actually, I go to calm down the woman a bit, like I pet her head and say...
It's cool.
She is wriggling around. You can hear muffled screams.
Everything will be fine.
As you try to calm her down, she just goes. It's like panic mode, even worse.
We're not going to harm you. It's been an accident. We are getting the town master to come help your dead husband. Maybe bring him back. Please.
As you hear from downstairs, they're murderers! They're all murderers! They killed him! They killed him! And you can hear footsteps coming up the stairs.
And
Do
you're,
I
you're
presume I meet the mayor then in the stairway
in the hall.
going down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this little manservant just rushes past you.
Oh.
It's
So-
been an accident. Can you please help him? He bled out really fast. He hurt himself on a...
The first thing that she says when she comes into the room, half ignoring you, is, why is she tied up?
Because she's panicking.
Let her loose. Tying up people because they panic is not okay.
It was a rush of events and it was the best way to control her from harming herself and maybe us. So it was only temporary until you arrived.
Very well. So,
I start untying the ropes.
as the town master arrives and you're untying her, the woman seems to have calmed down a bit and doesn't seem to move a lot anymore, more staring out into the blank. So, what happened with Mr. Barley?
It was
Well,
an
They
accident.
kill him! They kill him!
No, Algernon was trying to tie him up and he hurt him. He didn't mean to do that at all. He would never.
Make a persuasion.
18.
Maybe. Very well. Sometimes events can go wrong. We sent. Well, we will have to see about this. I will send some men up here to clean up, take care of Mr. Barley, and we will investigate the mine. If it is that it is as you say with the mine, well, this is perhaps a fitting end to it all.
Is there any question? See, I confessed to it, and you know yourself you couldn't lie.
Well, that is true. We just have to have a little bit more than magical proof.
And you trust people in this town after all this?
Why would I trust you over anyone else? And why
I'm
would
not
I
telling you
trust
to
anyone
trust
else over
me.
you?
but you're conducting investigation with people who might be involved.
Well, I will myself go down the mine, so...
Is there even though there is not a chance that he wasn't involved in this, is there any way to bring him back to life?
Not in my magic. That is too
No.
powerful.
He came back for a moment. There's
He
this
did what?
skull shadow cloak thingy, and he woke up and grabbed me, and then Jack there, he like threw some stuff on him and he died in him.
He didn't become alive, he was reanimated.
We have a banshee on our hands, it would seem.
A banshee?
Yes, an undead spirit haunting this place and raising dead. And most likely we might have a necromancer in the parts, using them as tools.
You can see her in her eyes is starting to flicker back and forth as she looks a bit panicked. Well, that's not good at all. We'll do it like this.
Is it the first time you hear of banshees around here?
Yes, I have not heard about them before.
I want
Well,
an
I've
inside
heard
check.
about them. Yeah,
Yep, 18.
18. She seems to be telling the truth. She seems very scared at the moment. I'm mildly panicked over the information. But we'll do it like this. You go back to the tavern. We will take Sia and we will lock him up for the time being, and we will go down the mines and check and everything, and I'm sure we can solve this. And you can see that she's totally losing focus of the matter at hand after the information she's gotten from Delphine.
Can we come through the mines with you?
Of course.
Good. I just started heading out.
I would also, if possible, could we lock up their servant and Mrs. Barley? We do not know their involvement.
Yes, of course.
Don't let her near any sharp objects or things.
Yes.
I give the suicide watch, kind of.
Yeah, she is practically not even looking at you. She is very distraught, not focusing at all. Well, let's go to the mine. Gabrielle has just come up the stairs and says, "Gabrielle, get some men together, have them put them in the clinker."
Why is she being locked up?
Well, we don't know how much she knew about all of this, and we don't know if she's into any magics of sorts. What if she's been toying with some dark things, and now we have...
Usually you don't only lock people up once you know if they're guilty, you lock them up beforehand so you can investigate without them running away.
or causing more harm.
Then shouldn't I be locked up for this whole thing? Because you don't know what happened yet?
I know what happened.
I'm sort of looking at the town master, saying,
Yeah, the town master is not paying attention to
This is
her surroundings at the moment.
I think this is something we'll discuss within a team. It's not about what the town. It's an internal thing, and we will deal with it once we're through with this whole mess.
alright.
So should we go to the mine then? Yeah. And she starts moving out. You will have to show the way. So yeah, and I guess you show her the way to the elevator. You go down, you inspect the mine, and she doesn't really seem to, as she was upstairs, not be present, but she reacts to stuff just very mildly.
On the way, can I ask her what's the matter?
Undeads and all that. It's not a favorite topic.
For what reason? You seemed very right.
We could speak about that later. Now let's focus on the task at hand.
Are you well enough for that?
I believe so. It's a bit sickening walking down here, and at that moment you come to the pukey door. And she opens it and looks in, and she closes it and continues. We'll speak about
That's
it.
where the corpses are.
I can smell that. You look through the rest of the mine, and she seems really distraught over it all. She asks you to, and she starts looking very confused around you. Could we go up from here? It's not really.
But you believe us now.
Yes, I believe you.
Very well.
On the
We
way
don't
up,
want to linger.
on the way up, I just fill up my water scoop.
Yeah.
Drug you water.
You go up. She asks, could you please go to the tavern and we will pay for rooms and you will sleep safely
I think we'll
this
be in
night.
one room.
That would be safe. I think they have big rooms that are big enough for that. I don't know who will tend it, but I guess
Why aren't you joining?
I just need a moment. Information is.
We'll wait. Won't we?
Wait, where?
With you. Until you're feeling better.
Well, you could always join me for a cup of tea if you wish.
Well,
Speaking about tending, I could tend the bar if we need to open a tavern for them to stay there.
Well, you would have to speak with the owner.
Alright.
huh, I like her.
Yeah, she's alright.
Why don't you
Cocktail.
come to the tavern and we'll fix
Cocktail
you some
potters!
Well,
Yes.
that sounds good. We can do that, yeah.
I don't do that stuff.
tea.
Mother
Set up
Willow
a fire
is,
and
has a good tea.
we'll have a tea. Tea?
Mm-hmm.
You start
You
moving.
seem distraught.
No, sorry.
You start moving back to the tavern. And with that, we say thank you for watching today. We had our giveaway today, and I have the winner on a little note here. Unless no one new has. Nope. And we had a total of how many contestants?
4.
Four contestants! Fantastic. And the winner of the amazing dice bag and the wonderful die is J.A. Lindqvist. Congratulations for winning our first giveaway. We thank you all for watching. We hope you will join us next week. It's Wednesdays at 6 o'clock in Sweden. We will post information what that means for other countries, because I don't know. Yeah, our
GMT +1.
No, it's GMT +2 because it's summertime.
Oh my.
GMT
Plus
plus
one.
2, I guess.
Not in the summer.
Our video will also
Summertime
be
is a
out
lag.
on YouTube tomorrow or Friday. Please watch it, subscribe, and like to our channel. It's Rolls. Thank you for watching.
Farewell!